Was then called upon by the other to present an appeal to the FIA in Paris later that same week. No one had ever won an appeal, and McLaren were no more successful than the rest. And FISA President Jean-Marie Balestre imposed a further 6-month suspended ban on Senna, plus a $100,000 fine. McLaren found the steward's decision and appeal procedure extremely suspect, and as the rest of the Formula One circus busied themselves in moving the Formula One show to Adelaide, Australia, Ron Dennis proceeded to hold a press conference to explain to the world some of the irregularities of the appeal.
It bore absolutely no semblance to the case that we were fighting. Several key issues were put forward. What was originally document Steward's decision number 17 had become Steward's decision number 16, with a very badly executed change of the 7 to a 6. And we were faced with an additional document, number 17, which brought out other issues which we were asked to defend. What we're fighting for is a consistent application of the regulations, a clear application of all parts of the regulations, and to take away from our sport, both in this matter and in future matters, the ability of decisions to be taken so quickly and without sufficient evidence. We don't actually criticise the stewards of the meeting. We think with what they had and the circumstances in which they had to take those decisions, the decision was understandable.
Senna had also done some soul-searching, as he explained at another press conference.
So many things have gone through my mind. But as I said before, I am a professional, I have a responsibility, and I'm also a human being, and the values I have in my life are stronger than any other people's desire to influence those values and to destroy those values. I refuse to walk away from the fight. It's my nature to go right to the end, and that's what I'm going to do.
This was an issue that might have far-reaching consequences, so what did other team managers involved in Formula One think?
I just have to say I do not see the reasoning behind those two actions. And it obviously casts some sort of lack of confidence, creates lack of confidence in one's mind about the way the governing body runs itself.
It bears no resemblance to any sort of natural justice that McLaren should go there appealing against a decision against them that was made in Japan, and then having to face other charges without any previous notice. It's just it's unreal, really, a really monstrous decision to call Senna a dangerous driver, and the penalty is just ridiculous.
I think that these two drivers are two of the greatest champions of motorsport, and I don't think they should be treated like this from the federation.
Back to racing, and our cameraman Eddie Cheever, supplementing Channel 9's award-winning coverage, provided some spectacular final qualifying footage. After having trouble earlier in the season extracting himself from his car in the regulation 5 seconds, Eddie managed it perfectly this time. Piercarlo Ghinzani had also announced his retirement from Grand Prix racing, and to the great delight of his mechanics, managed to get the Osella through pre-qualifying and qualify 21st for his last Grand Prix. Formula One's older statesman, René Arnoux, was also retiring from Grand Prix racing, and after a little speech at the drivers' briefing, rather touchingly gave all his colleagues a present. No one was rude enough to suggest that they might be from his collection of unused rear-view mirrors.